Hello, toy fans and collectors everywhere. Welcome back. For today's episode, we are going to unbox, build, and review this He-Man and the Masters of the Universe Castle Grayskull from the Netflix animated series. Let's get into it. So first, let's open up this box. It's a very large box, very carefully. As we open it up, I'm going to take out the tower and then some of the stone extension pieces for the top. They all pretty much look like that. Next up, we got the foundation pieces for the bottom. They look like bones. And after that, we got the skull. And it's really neat looking. I like that chomping jaw feature that it's got. And then all this stuff is crammed in there so much that when you take it out, you just want to be a little bit careful because everything will go all over the place, cause a little bit of frustration, as you can see right there. Next, the side pieces and the side walls, and at this point I was like, you know what, we got to get all these pieces out together so I know what I'm looking at and I know what I'm doing. And these are the side panel wall pieces. They've got some of that fake fire on them. They're somewhat foundational pieces, but you'll see more later. These are the towers. I'm just taking those out of the baggies. They're pretty neat looking. I like the sculpt on them and I like the colors. And this is the base. The base is huge. It's protected by this big, beefy plastic bag. Takes a while to get it out, so be careful when you do. I really like the sculpt on this and the design. Here's all the pieces together. I'm just going through them. We got the base, got the side walls there, got the stone extensions from the top, the bone extensions on the bottom for the foundation, the grate, the trap door, the drawbridge, the skull, side walls, the towers, and the accessories were in the back there, so as well as those turrets that go on the front. That's pretty much all that comes in the box. So let's go to the directions, see what they look like. Start with that. We got a little warning label there, warranty. And then we got the awesome looking stickers. Oh yeah, stickers are the best. So as we continue on, got a little warning label on the back there. Don't put small stuff in your mouth. And let's get to building this beautiful looking thing. So you got to start with the foundation first. Put those big bone extensions on the bottom there because eventually the turrets will clip onto those in the front. And as we continue along here, the base is really easy to put together. Goes by rather quickly. When you apply the stickers, be real careful because you only get about one shot at it, and the space that you have to put them in is very, very finite. So pay a little more attention to detail when you are applying the stickers because the adhesive on the back of them is really, really strong, and if you mess up, you'll probably end up tearing the sticker. I did. I had to repair it, but this one was like the second one I did, so it went pretty well there. Now we got those side walls. As you can see, some of the stickers go on those side walls with those fake flame things that I showed you in the beginning. Those go in there really easy. This whole thing is very easy to put together. Just follow the directions carefully and it should go well for you. Next in, we put the towers in there. You don't have to crank on any of these pieces too much. Just apply a little bit of force and everything should snap in there just the way that it's supposed to, as you can see right here. So it's pretty easy to put together. Now we go into the skull part, which is my favorite. It's got some buttons up on the top there that make noise. I didn't put the batteries in to make it work, but it's an easy fix, and now that it's in there, I just love making that jaw piece move. Now we put on the stone extensions on the top. Those kind of clip in there real easy. There's just a couple of them because some of those bigger ones that you see off to the side, those are gonna clip into another piece later. You got the drawbridge at the bottom. You want to apply a little bit of extra attention when you connect the drawbridge because it's kind of small to get in there, as you can see, but once you get it in there, it will work real well. It'll stay up on its own, and then eventually, as you see, it comes down, and that's one of the action features of the playset, which I think is really cool. You know, to have a working drawbridge go up and down, That's just awesome. Next up, we got the little trapdoor backbone piece that, you know, if you put a figure on there and you trigger the mechanism, it'll have them fall into the jail, which is in the back, which I'll show you in a moment. Just attaching the top extension pieces now, and sometimes that drawbridge has a tendency to come loose at the bottom. I just think it's just the way it is, but it's not the end of the world. Next, the side walls. You want to be, you know, clip those in, of course, those big last extension pieces. Those require a little more force to get those pieces in there. You'll know when they are in there because they'll make that nice popping and clicking sound. So when you go and you put in the walls, make sure to put them in at an angle like that, because it's kind of like a tongue and groove type thing, and just be kind of ginger and gentle with it. Don't want to break anything, but most of the stuff is made of pretty decently strong plastic, so you can put a little bit of force in there, but you don't need too much. Everything will click in there right nice. As you can see, those walls will come down later and go up. That's another one of the features of the playset that's really cool. And now everything is pretty much done. That's the front. Now we're going to go to the back and just attach that jail to the back there. Again, be a little careful when you attach the back, because some of the slots are rather small that you have to put everything into. When you get it in there, make sure you test it just like that. And now we return to the front, and everything is pretty much done except for the turrets. So all I have to do is snap those on. As you can see, they go on there pretty easy. And that's it. That is your Castle Grayskull from the Netflix animated series. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please give me a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment. And until next time, be well, good journey, happy toy hunting. Take care, everybody. See you in the next one. Enjoy the summer. Peace.